What advice do you have for managing sober dating, and how do you feel confident during sober sex?
That's a great question.
I've obviously masturbated before, and I don't really know how to say it to him or how to instruct him on how to be better at fingering me.
Okay.
Please help. Can guys eat something to make their little swimmers taste better? How do you know if you've got a sex addiction? Okay, so we're going to move on to questions from our audience. And they usually get a bit crazy,
Perfect.
Which is great. Today's awesome. Okay, so this is from Nelly. I've been sober for 8 months and I'm adjusting to dating and sober sex. My friends are all super supportive and I never feel the need to drink on a night out with them. However, when it comes to dating, I'm a touch more apprehensive. The first obvious date idea everyone is to go for a drink. I'm never sure what to do or what not to do, what not to say. I don't drink before, as I don't want to come off as a vibe killer or a red flag myself. I don't like to explain to them why I don't drink, as that's a personal boundary of mine, and I don't get into it very fast. If they accept this and they're okay with doing a sober date, which often scares them as they don't have the safety net of alcohol themselves, and it does eventually progress to sober sex, I'm just still adjusting on how to feel comfortable in it and suffering from a bit of a performance anxiety. My questions are, what advice do you have for managing sober dating, and how do you feel confident during sober sex?
That's a great question.
Wow.
I know, right? It's really, this is a challenge. A lot of people start drinking because it gives them more confidence. They think they lose their inhibitions. And so when that's always been how you've dated or had sex, you're like, yeah, give me a drink, give me 2 drinks.
Yeah.
And then you stop. It's like, I know a lot of people have gone through this. I have friends and they're like, I don't know how to date. So first I would say, don't force yourself to date right now. Get comfortable being sober.
Yeah.
And I think the more honest you are with someone, like, I'm not drinking now. Let's go for a walk. Let's grab a coffee. If someone can't handle that, they're not your person. So the more she just speaks and says, I'm not a drinker, but let's go get coffee. And I know that women are going, or guys going, well, I wouldn't want to, then they're not going to want to be with me. Like, I just think, again, not your person. But also know that it takes a while. Like, it can take a little bit of time because you are retraining your nervous system, which has been so used to having that crutch of alcohol. You are saying now, no, I'm okay. I can make decisions on my own. I could learn what I need to be aroused and feel connected to someone. So I would say spend time getting to know your body, Nelly. Masturbate, figure out what feels good to you. And then like just hang out with like some of your sober friends, or make it daytime dates or walking dates or like something else. And and find hopefully she's in a program or can find support, because this is so common. I have a friend once who got sober after drinking. And I remember she would bring me on dates with her. She's like, I don't know how to talk to someone. And that just lasted like a few months. And then she got more comfortable. I literally went with her. I was like, so I'll just call her like, Beth doesn't know. Like, I would just, cause she was so terrified, but she's doing great now. It's been 10 years. So just know that she's in a place that's very common. And just the more she can lean into it in her community and not rush herself and try to be as honest as possible.
Perfect. Thank you, Nelly, you little sausage. Next one is from Mads. I'm in a great relationship with my boyfriend of nearly 6 months. He's truly the perfect boyfriend, but the only thing is he absolutely sucks at fingering me. He jams his fingers up inside me, and I keep trying to instruct him how to take it slow, to which he always apologizes, but then he gets embarrassed, and we just end up skipping foreplay and going straight to missionary. I've obviously masturbated before, and I don't really know how to say it to him or how to instruct him on how to be better at fingering me. Okay. Please help. Here we go.
Okay, so this is an outside the bedroom conversation.
Yeah.
We didn't get it. So my 3 T's for talking about sex: timing, tone, and turf. Don't do it in the bedroom. So so clearly he's not hearing something. He's missing something. She's tried to show him when he doesn't remember. So timing is like when you're chilling, you're hanging out, you're not like in the bedroom. So you're not hungry, angry, lonely, or tired when you have these conversations.
You've got all the words.
I do. I got all
Look
the words.
at you.
So that's your timing. Your tone is curious, compassionate, and chill. Hey, I realize that we are like, hey, babe, I noticed that last time we were having sex, this thing happened. Let me show you what I actually like. It really helps when you go a little bit slower. Like, this is what I actually mean by that when I say what I want. Like, tell him again. Say, I know you want to do it, but let me show you what I like. And the turf is outside the bedroom. When you're walking, you're on a road trip, you are just like, so that's when you have the conversation. But it would go like, I realize that it's still not working. So she can show him. If she's masturbated, she can be like, I'm telling you, your partner wants to please you. He doesn't want to be like digging around for change inside of you and making it feel bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't want that. So show him. Like, I think we still feel like our partners are going to judge us as women. Like, he's gonna think I masturbate too much. I don't know, but it
Yeah,
sounds
put a
like
leg up, girl. Show us how it's
show
done.
him. We want to know, right?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to know.
He's probably just not remembering. He's like, oh God, this is what I do.
Yeah,
No.
and it's so much cooler when you go back to your friends like, yeah, I made this work.
Yeah,
so much
share
cooler.
that. So much cooler.
Show us so we can brag to our friends that we're
Exactly.
gods.
These are the sex convert, right?
Yeah, we want to be gods. Okay, next one's from Ellie. Can I eat anything to make me taste better down there? And can guys eat something to make their little swimmers taste better?
No, but it's a good question.
Yeah.
So for guys, it's funny you say this. So for guys, they think, have you ever heard that like you should eat pineapple?
Every day.
Okay, really?
No.
Do you eat every day?
No.
But
Never.
there's something called bromelain in pineapple that makes the semen taste better, but you'd have to eat like so much pineapple. And there's this company called Popstar, and they actually make supplements that has the bromelain in it from
Popstar?
pineapple. Go to my website, sexwithemily.com. You can get like some kind of discount and use my name. But because I love them and they can make your load stronger and they can make you taste better.
Oh,
Popstar. So, but you are what you eat, okay? If you eat a lot of fried food, you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're eating stuff that doesn't feel good, it will change the way you taste. So I would just say having a healthy diet is...
I'm on it. I got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. Check. Popstar. So for guys, it really works. It has that same thing in it. And for women, I wonder if Popstar will work for women, but it's made to make your semen healthier and help you, if you want to procreate too, it can help your semen be healthier and taste better.
Wow.
But for women too, just like watch what you're eating. Like our vaginas are like self-cleaning ovens. What I mean is we don't need to douche. We don't need perfumes. It should be cleaning itself and taking care of itself. However, if we have something foreign in like foreign semen, something has happened, we're sweating.
Foreign semen?
Foreign
from like
semen,
a
not
foreign
like from
guy?
Australia.
Oh, I was going to say like an
like
Italian guy
foreign,
came over.
like new semen.
Okay.
New semen.
I'm like, damn, these foreign guys are fucked. Like, damn.
New
Fuck
semen.
me, right?
New
Yeah.
semen introduced to our delicate pH balance
Okay.
of our vagina could mess it up. And sometimes women don't know that it could be we have an infection. So usually you're fine, but the smell could be off, and it's probably because we've had something we didn't wash after exercise for a while. We have a chafing. You're probably fine, but just
Watch
be
your
healthy.
food. Don't get semen in there.
don't get foreign semen but if
Yeah.
you could just
Only local semen.
only local semen, exactly. Like they say, local honey's better for you. Local semen. It's more like foreign objects, foreign thing, not object. You know what I'm saying?
Foreign
It
objects.
could change your pH. It's very delicate too. Foreign
Okay,
objects.
yeah. Next one is from, all right, June. She goes, I love going on dates. And more often than not, I end up sleeping with the person I'm on a date with because it's fun, spontaneous, and I just love having sex. I recently told a few friends about my sexual promiscuity. Is that right? Promiscuity?
Yeah.
That's it. Look
Yeah,
at
you
me.
did. Good
It's a
job.
big word. And they responded by telling me that they're worried about me, that I might have an actual sex addiction. Now I'm slightly concerned. How do you know if you've got a sex addiction? And am I a sex addict?
She's probably not a sex addict.
Probably
I would
not.
say that, again, remember I said you asked me about porn watching. Is that a
Yeah.
problem? If there's consequences, if she feels like I just keep sleeping with these guys and then I wake up in the morning and I feel bad or I keep getting infections or whatever, but I think, what it sounds to me is like she might just be sleeping with them because she thinks that she has to or that's going to
Yeah.
get her a second date. Or maybe she just like loves sex too. I don't want to like paint. I'm not talking to her. I don't know her, but
Yeah.
sex addiction is pretty intense. I mean, it could be a real thing, but I don't usually any addiction, whether you have like an alcohol addiction or a drug or a sex addiction, there's an underlying thing going on, an underlying challenge issue that you're using sex or using drugs or using alcohol to mask the feelings. So I would ask her what is the feeling that comes up when you're like, I have to have sex with this person? Is it really just because I want to feel good and I don't care, or is it I want to be liked, or I feel like I'm not good enough? So, but it's probably
What if she doesn't have a problem and her friends are just judgmental bitches?
they could be just judgmental. No, honestly,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's
She
what
might
we're
be like,
saying.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her friends could be very judgmental.
Delete your friends and go
Yeah.
fuck everyone.
You're like, and get my
No,
number.
this is why I don't give the advice.
I know.
Okay, next one's from Shelby. I was diagnosed with herpes simplex 2. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
About a year ago. What is simplex 2?
Simplex herpes is just basically like
the
there's
herp.
1 and 2, but 2 is basically genital herpes.
Okay, I've recently come to terms with it, and now I want to get back into the dating world. That being said, I'm still afraid of the reaction and rejection I'll ultimately face from potential partners.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice to tell someone I'm dating that I have herpes? Wow, I'm
That's a
underqualified to
big
tell
one.
that one.
Yeah, I'll answer it. So people think when they get herpes, it's like a life sentence. Their sex life's over. It's so embarrassing. And here's the thing about herpes. Yes, it is like you will have outbreaks, like probably for the rest of your life. We haven't yet found a cure for herpes, but what I found is like you could take a daily suppressant. There's something you could take, so you won't be able to transfer it to somebody. It's not contagious. It's not, and that infection. If you're taking a daily suppressant, that's pretty safe. I think it's like 98% effective. Also, like using protection and all the things, but I feel like you have to tell partners.
Yeah.
It's really good to tell partners, but we don't have enough information on it, so we usually get judged. But what I found is the people who actually say, listen, I want you to know I have herpes, those are usually the ones who are actually, I'm like, oh, this person cares about their health and my health. Like they're being very honest about it. And to me, that says something about their character. And I really appreciate when people are open. And I always encourage people to be like, listen, I have herpes. Here's what I do about it. If I have an outbreak, we should not have sex, and I'll let you know, but I don't have, because when you have an outbreak, like it might start to itch or you see bumps. So I just feel like being honest with partners and telling them, again, people don't usually have a lot of information about this, but it just means that like they know when they can, because listen, a lot of people have herpes and they don't talk about it or they don't even know. So it's almost like the people who aren't using protection, aren't talking about it, you're more likely to get herpes from them than the person who's like, I have herpes and I'm on top of it, I'm managing it, and you're not going to get it with me because I actually know what to do.
Wow.
Right?
This is why you're the best. Well, that was it. Is there anything you want to plug?
Oh my God, no. I guess just my podcast, Sex with Emily. I have millions of
Yeah.
episodes on every single topic. I have a membership if you've been wanting to like learn how to communicate and have better sex. It's called Smart at Sex. I have a store where I sell all my favorite sex toys.
I'm joining. I'm signing
Check
up.
it out. Check it out.
Well, guys.
It's all the things. Sex with Emily everywhere.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Sex with
having
Emily
me.
everywhere. Thank you so much for coming. If you
Thank
did
you,
enjoy
guys.
today's episode, please give her a follow. Please find her. Please have better sex, because that's, look, we'd stop World War III if we were all coming
I know.
more. It'd be way
It's
better.
true.
But if you did enjoy today's episode, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple, because a lot of you guys listen but don't follow, and that's very naughty. And you're going to have 10 years bad sex if you don't follow the podcast. If you do, you're going to be coming every time. All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
That was great.
So fun.
Wow.